urgently, but also peacefully. We must remain peaceful. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities. They want to see us turn on one another, turn towards violence rather than peaceful reconciliation. So we'll protest peacefully. Peacefully express your First Amendment and your constitutional rights. If you protest and express your First Amendment rights, please do so peacefully. This is the peaceful resistance that we need.
So that's a little taste of Tim Walz, who has been under fire by Republicans. The accusation has been by conservatives, including by you, Scott, that he's been inciting violence, but we just played it there.
Okay, you cherry-picked a handful of comments. Did you play the comment where he said, we're under a federal occupation?
Is that inciting violence?
Of course it is. What does that language sound like to you?
Really?
You have Walz and Fry and Flanagan and the rest of these Democrats in Minnesota radicalizing and propagandizing their constituency, telling them things that aren't true. And what has happened? One lady went out and got into a very, very sad and unfortunate situation. 3 Venezuelan illegals came out and tried to beat an ICE agent to death with a shovel. Hordes of people on the street vandalized and raided ICE vehicles and stole weapons, Kevlar, and documents, and doxed people on the internet last night. Do you believe they are listening to Tim Walz when he talks about peace, or do you think they're listening to Tim Walz who says we're being occupied by the federal government? I think it's obvious.
Talk about cherry picking.
I mean, look, the governor is calling for peace. The mayor is calling for peace.
After he declared we were in
and
a
then
civil war.
we have ICE agents on the street saying, didn't you see what happened to that other woman? Right? So I think we need a global cooling off period. I think that the president needs to acknowledge that this is not going well. Both
can you get the Venezuelans to cool off with the shovels, or you think you'll be successful with it?
I don't think anybody should be using violence against anybody.
Okay,
I don't think people should be pulled out of their car.
Should we deport them?
If they're illegal, if they are breaking the laws in this country, of course.
Because Walz and Fry say no, ICE should leave and we should not deport them. So now you're in opposition to Walz and Fry.
That is not what they're saying.
It is.
What
They said ICE go home.
They said no federal
law.
That are being used in Minneapolis.
They said no federal
are
ICE.
not
No
working.
ICE.
By the way, they're not working. They're not getting the support of the community. They are not working politically. They are not working functionally. It is creating chaos. And let me tell you something about chaos. The American people hate chaos. You know this.
Yeah.
They like order.
They hate when Venezuelans beat the police to death with
they
shovels.
usually elect Republicans because they think they're going to bring order.
There's no
this
Republicans
is
in
setting
Minnesota.
the Republican Party back.
It's Democrats in charge of Minnesota.
I'm telling you right now, the voters are coming, and it's going to be beautiful.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. At the end of the day, again, we were talking about this earlier. If this